Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We're here for a Saturday night rumble, and you're going to hear the rumble of the boards all night long. We're going to start things out, as we always do here at the Lexus Velodrome, with a beautiful voice and a great song, the national anthem, performed by Sammy Scrocky.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Whoa! Let's hear it for Sammy Scrocky. Thank you so much for doing that at all of our races. What a great addition here at the Lexus Velodrome. We want to just give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, and of course the Rafa Foundation. And with no further ado, I want to send it up to the voice you'll be listening to all night long. He'll get you through all the race action. The voice of the Lexus Velodrome, John Walden Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to American Cycling League's Lexus Velodrome in downtown Detroit. This is the Saturday Night Rumble Development Series, race number 57. And up at the rail right now, we got our young juniors. They're going to do a half-mile chase race. On the front, that's Cormac Leary, sticking in second. Dane DeGiulio. Then we've got Donovan DeGraff and Reed. Dontrell DeGraff and Reed? Is that Dontrell or Dontrez? I can't see. Dontrell DeGraff and Reed, Dontrez DeGraff and Reed, Keyson Ward, and Noah Savona. This will be our first race of the night. We got a lot going on here tonight. Chase races, elimination, team pursuit, sprints, Madison.
Riders, this is a 5-lap scratch race. 5-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to start the race. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, they're rolling. Juniors are off the line. First race of the night. First race of the night. Let's get it together. Get on up there, Dontrell. Close on that gap, keys on. Let's go, Noah, off the back. All right, 5 to go, riders, 5 to go. What's up? Leonardo Ginola, watching from Royal Oak. Timbo Slice. Tim Bohm, we're watching at home. All right, Tim, watch these riders. See how no one's on the back? Learn a bit from these kids here, Tim Bower. He's at home taking notes. All right, 4 to go. Noah Savona making a move over the top. Leslie Barczewski from Monterrey, Mexico. What up, Mexico? Noah Savona still up high. 3 to go. They got 500 meters to go. 500 meters to go. Savona on the wheel of Dane DeGiulio. Now Donovan DeGraff and Reed trying to make a move over the top. Cormac Leary trapped in down low. Oh, no, Jack Leary. Donovan DeGraff and Reed ramping it up. 2 to go. 2 to go. Cormac Cleary chased him down. Noah Savona's got to get up and over Dane DeGiulio. DeGiulio's trying to hold that wheel. Noah Savona trying to come over the top. Down to Grafried down the front. Grafried out of the saddle. Here comes the bell. Here comes the bell. One to go for these riders. That's Donovan DeGraffery down the front. Cormac Cleary sitting in second. Noah Savona trying to chase him down. Donovan DeGraffery down the front, but here comes Cormac Cleary. Cormac Cleary making a move over the top. Can Cormac Cleary get him at the line? Donovan DeGraffery trying to go. He's pushing him all the way. And the winner of the first race of the night's going to be Donovan DeGraffery. Second place, Cormac Cleary. Third, Jack Leary. Fourth, Dontrez DeGraffery. Fifth, Dane DeGiulio. Sixth, Dontrell DeGraffery. All the way, Keys-on. And seventh, 9-year-old Keys-on Ward. Makes a noise for those kids. As we get our semi-pro B group up to the rail, up to the rail. We got a lot of racing going on tonight. Dylan, you should be here right now. We're not doing carriers, we're doing team pursuit. Never mind. Salvador Rojas, again, watching McAllen, Texas. Kevin Morrison, what's up, Kevin? If you don't see the awesome scoreboard that we normally have, that's from Kevin Morrison, who couldn't make it tonight. So I'll just be listing off all the points, and you guys can figure it out yourselves. Ruben John watching for Pontiac. Timbo Slice sitting at home putting that Lactigo on his calves, getting ready for next weekend. As our semi-pro riders are up to the rail. Go down low, riders, down low. I believe that's Hayden Strong's mom watching. We're all looking forward to seeing Hayden tear it up over there in Europe, the World Tour. As our semi-pro riders are up to the rail, that's Tom DeGiulio. I don't know what DeGiulio's doing. He's pulling off. Mike Mallon, Ron Gaynor, Drew Laird, Cash Adamski, Sonic Schmidt, Ben. Oh, I can't remember your last name, Ben. Sorry, my bad. Pat Murray. Katie Smock. Willie Stallworth.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. One moment, the infield says pause. So enjoy the view from up there.
Ben Pachkowski, Matt Unterman, and down low, Amanda Gonzalez, and DeGiulio, Tom DeGiulio, Tommaso something. What is it, Tom? The Veloci or something like that?
Okay, riders, there are 12 riders in this field. Riders ready, roll.
Michael Barman, you got to let Dylan come up here. See how fast he can go around here. Kilo out here is 6 laps. All right, and they're rolling. Semi-pro. Group B, race number 1 underway. Here we go. On the front, Mike Mallon. Gaynor sitting in second. Laird in third. Adamski in fourth. Gonzalez in fifth. Schmidt in seventh. Pekowski in the middle of the pack. Pat Murray, Katie Smock, Willie Stallworth, Matt Unterman, and Tom DeGiulio. DeGiulio chasing on the back. Going to see 19 to go when they come around. 19 to go at the line. First race of the night for these riders. Ron Gaynor on the front. He pulls up now Drew Laird. Drew Laird to the front of the pack. Mike Mallon looking for a wheel to hop onto is Willie Stallworth. Saying, you know what, you guys, go ahead, do all the work. I'm going to play gatekeeper at the back of the pack. Here at the Lexus Velodrome. The turns are 50 degrees. There's a 50-degree banking in the turns. 15 degrees in the straightaways. I don't know where I got 10 from. The apron's probably about 10 degrees. 15 degrees in the straightaways. It's a 166-meter track. That is about a 1/10 of a mile. We'll see lots of racing. Our two main races here are the elimination race and the Madison. But tonight we'll be going through some match sprints. It's going to be heads-up, one-on-one competition. Along with some team pursuits, we'll have teams, riders on the track racing against another team across the track. As these riders are going to see 16 to go, 15 to go at the line. Look at those warp laps. Ben Pakowski on the front. Close down that gap, Amanda, all the way. Chase him down. Matt Unterman now closing it down. Tom DeGiulio, we got 4 just off the back. Ben jumps on, now Smock to the front, picking up that tempo. Drew Laird pulling through. Now Drew Laird back to the front. Cash Adamski, 13 years old, sitting in second. Sonic Schmidt, right around the same age. They got to go now if they're going to close that gap. 13 to go, riders. 13 to go, and Tom DeGiulio. Tom DeGiulio wants to get on. DeGiulio working hard to close down that gap. Tom DeGiulio on the pedals. Sonic Schmidt now has to close down that gap. Cash Adamski jumping on the wheel of Drew Laird. Mike Mallon looking for a spot to go on as Pat Murray pulls up. Willie Stallworth pulls up. 11 to go, 11 to go. Off the front goes Ben. Ben's got a lead. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to open up that gap? DeGiulio and Gonzalez chasing. So's Gaynor and Unterman. On the front, Ben setting that tempo, pulls up. Now Drew Laird back to the front. 1 mile to go, riders. We got 10 to go, 9 at the line. Less than a mile to go in this bike race. If you guys are watching at home, pick a rider. Who do you think is going to win? Shout them out. Dave McGrath watching from Sarasota. What up, though? Dylan, you get up here. I'll make sure we do a whole bunch of kilos. Kilos all night. We can be Madison partners. Whoop, watch your line, riders. Eyes up. Seems to be slowing down. Let's go, Tom. Get up there, DeGiulio. They're sitting up. Let's go, Tom. Makes a noise for Tom DeGiulio. Chasing off the back. Ben Pakowski. Ben still on the front. He's got 1,000 meters to go. 1,000 meters to go. Hold your line, riders. Gaynor, Gonzalez, and Unterman, hold your line. All the way up and over goes the main field. They got 5 laps to go, 5 laps to go. Ben Pakowski on the front, setting that tempo. Cash Adamski on his wheel. Mike Mallon in third. Drew Laird in fourth. Four to go. Cash Adamski now on the front of the pack. Mike Mallon taking over the front. 500 meters at the line. 500 meters on the line. This race is breaking up. Cash Adamski making a move. Look at the junior going off the front. They caught him sleeping. Cash Adamski making a big jump. He's going to see 2 to go. Hold your line, riders in the back. Hold your line. You got to go up and over, Cash Adamski. Having to go high. Stick, Tom. Adamski going all the way up and over. Here comes the bell lap. Get on the wheel. Up and over, up and over. Cash Adamski off the front. 13 years old. Riding away with this one. And the winner of our semi-pro Group B race number 1, Cash Adamski. Second place, Pat Murray, Ben Pakowski, Drew Laird, Mike Mallon, Katie Smock. Put your hands together. Cash Adamski. Big acceleration, able to stay away. And our A riders up to the rail. Make sure you come on down to the Spokeasy, grab a drink. Full bar inside the Lexus Velodrome here in downtown Detroit. We also got tacos in turn 1. Come on, grab some tacos. Where's Barry Whitson at? Shout out to Barry Whitson. All right, we got a big group here. Oh, boy. This is going to be a fast one. Looks like we got 21 riders in this race. You know, the Lexus Velodrome, 166 meters, is already pretty small, but it's only 20 feet wide. You got to really watch your placement in this race. You don't want to get trapped off the back. We got some really good talent in here. Let me see here. I see a couple second places at Junior Nationals. Donnell Anderson took it in the junior sprint competition. We got Brendan Leary, Matt Redfield. They both took silvers in the junior team pursuit. We got Emma Jimenez Palos sitting in the middle of the field. Current junior women's national champ for her age group. Jake Bondi, second place at Masters Track Nationals in the sprint competition. Brendan Carbaum, also second place. Third place at Masters. Second, I can't see what you're doing, Brennan. Can't see from here. We got Martin Vecchio, the 2019 Masters Madison champion, state champion, Martin Vecchio. Most second places of anyone in the Lexus Velodrome. Back to number 2, Martin Vecchio. Topher Rivera. Watch out for him tonight, racing his first Madison. All right, looks like we're actually going to split this into 2 groups.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when we come around, have a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready, roll.
All right, and they're rolling. Split the group up into 2. Donnell Anderson on the front. And Joe Scrocky doing what Joe Scrocky does. He go front and he go fast. Donnell Anderson hopping on the wheel. So's Cameron Coleman. Cameron Coleman sitting in there. All you other 13, 14-year-olds, watch out for Cameron Coleman this year at Nationals. He's coming for a jersey. Scrocky just wants to keep the tempo high. So let's go through these riders. We got Joe Scrocky on the front. We got Donnell Anderson in second. Cameron Coleman in third. Levi Gaswin in fourth. Aaron Savona in fifth. Chris D'Ambrosia in sixth. Topher Rivera in seventh. Martin Vecchio in eighth. Paul Del Judas in ninth. Brandon Carbaum in 10th. And in the back of the pack, Michael Hartrick. 16 to go, 16 to go. These guys are already cruising. I'd say they're going at least 27 miles an hour right now. Coleman looking for a wheel to jump onto. And Gaswin pulling off the front. Gaswin's got about 4 bike length gap. Is he going to stay away? Oh, Topher Rivera picking up that tempo. Another rider to watch out for at Junior Nationals this year, Topher Rivera, racing the 17-18 category. He's got legs. Vecchio pulls up with Gaswin. Now Paul Del Judas to the front of the back. Paul Del Judas will be doing his first Madison tonight. Del Judas pulls up. So does Carbaum. Hartrick off the front. Nell Anderson back to the front. Eyes up, riders. Del Judas staying at the front of the pack. Doesn't want to get too far back as Cameron Coleman pulls through. Eyes up, riders. Make sure you're shoulder checking. Gaswin back to the front of the pack. Gaswin's been working on his aero stance. Vecchio pulls through. Topher Rivera back to the front. They're going to see 10 to go at the line. 10 to go at the line, riders. 1 mile to go. 1 mile to go. Coleman pulls up. Del Judas closes down that gap in the middle of the pack. On the front, Chris D'Ambrosia. D'Ambrosia setting the tempo. D'Ambrosia, living in Colorado, has been coming to Detroit for about a month and a half to train here at the Lexus Velodrome. D'Ambrosia pulls up. Carbon pulls up. Donnell Anderson on the front. D'Ambrosia looking for a wheel to jump onto. Now Mike Hartrick. Hartrick checks his shoulder. He pulls through. Now Paul Del Judas. Del Judas in the red jersey on the front of the pack. Del Judas and Levi Gaswin. Are these two going to try to go off the front? They got 8 to go. 8 to go, riders. Donnell Anderson closing on that gap at Aaron Savona, making him work for it. Carbomb sitting on Savona. Scrocky pulls up. We got a little bit of a lull in the race. Everyone seems to be waiting for someone to make a move. Hartrick pushing in underneath Scrocky. 1,000 meters to go. 6 to go. 6 to go. Cameron Coleman out of the saddle, the back of the pack, trying to make a move, decides to sit back on. Now at the front, Aaron Savona. Aaron Savona going to see 5 to go when he comes around. Carbon pulls up. Now Topher Rivera to the front. Levi Gaswin pulls up. Paul Del Judas now picking up the tempo. Levi Gaswin wants on the wheel of Martin Vecchio. Vecchio's got the most experience out here at the Lexus Velodrome. 4 to go, 4 to go. Mike Hartrick on the front. Is Hartrick going to try to go for it? He's got just over 500 meters to go in this race. Oh, Topher Rivera. Paul Del Judas now to the back of the pack. Del Judas going to have to make a big push if he wants to get to the front. 3 to go, riders, and here goes Levi Gaswin. Gaswin making a move. 500 to go. Gaswin raced in the pro race last weekend. Can he go away? Levi Gaswin on the front, but here goes Martin Vecchio. Vecchio chasing him down. 2 laps to go. And Martin Vecchio making a push. Martin Vecchio wants to go now. Martin Vecchio, whoa, look at that move. Topher Rivera chasing him down. Joe Scrocky's going with him. Bell lap, bell lap. Can Topher Rivera overtake Martin Vecchio? Vecchio feeling it. They're going there shoulder to shoulder. Topher Rivera going all the way to the line. And it's going to go to the junior. Topher Rivera, second Martin Vecchio, third Scrocky, fourth Carbon, fifth Del Judas, sixth Ambrosia, seventh Hartrick, eighth Gaswin, ninth Savona, 10th Anderson, 11th Coleman. What a move. The junior chasing down the gaps. Give it up for Topher Rivera. All right. This is our second group of A-Riders. Second group of A-Riders up to the rail. After this, get into our match sprints. Let's get our match sprints together. Start getting our match sprints together. Let's go. Match sprint, semi-pro riders, line it up.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready, roll.
All right, we're rolling. Match sprint, let's go. Get together. Line it up. We're going from the bottom list to the top. Sonic and Cormac, Pat and Joe, Dontrell, Dontrez, Willie and Jordan, Ben and Trevor, Noah and Donovan. All right, on the front, Brendan Leary. It's the first race for our for our second group of A riders. It's Jared Johnson pulling up. Paul Hertzler on the front. Bruce Rivera in second. Nick Lawton in third. Emma Jimenez Palos sitting in third. Now Derek the Savage in the orange jersey. Jake Bondi, the sharpshooter, in the middle of the pack. Jimenez Palos pulls out the front. Now Derek Savage taking over the front. Full lap pull from Savage. Savage getting his legs warmed up. Oh, Matt Redfield was in there. I didn't even see him. Sitting so arrow. Oh, and Patrick Leary. Matt Redfield pulls out the front. Now Patrick Leary overtaking the front of the pack. He won the semi-pro Madison last weekend. Can he do it again? He'll be racing with Emma Jimenez Palos. And Lawton pulls up. Nick Lawton. Watch the jump on Nick Lawton. He knows how to go. 13 to go, riders. 13 to go in this race. If you're watching at home, let us know where you're watching from. Shannon Storm, it's great to be back. Ian Dornelis. Thanks for watching. Bruce Freeberger watching from the infield. All right. If you're here, you can still watch it online or on the TVs in front of you. Every single suite has a TV. We also not only do we live stream it on Facebook, YouTube, and Flow Sports, it's also on every TV in here. So you can catch all the action from every angle. Brendan Leary now on the front. Him and Matt Redfield were both teammates at Junior Nationals, taking silver in the team pursuit. We'll see some team pursuits in just a little bit here. Lawton pulls up. Jimenez Palos off the front. 8 to go, riders. Less than a mile to go in this bike race. They've kept it together so far. Everybody taking pretty even pulls. Who's going to make the first move? Who's going to make the move? We got 7 to go. They're going to see 1,000 meters to go at the line. 6 kilometers to go at the line. Hertzler pulls off the front. Lawton now to the front. 5 to go, 5 laps to go, 5 laps to go. Derek Savage picking up the tempo. Jake Bondi on his wheel. Jake Bondi, the sprinter. Doesn't want to be on the front for too long. Oh, and there goes Leary. Leary's out of his saddle. Brendan Leary. Can he open up a gap? He's got about a 2 bike length gap on Matt Redfield. Now Redfield and Patrick Leary chase him down. Bruce Rivera on a new bike. Bruce Rivera trying to get on it as well. They might have caught these racers up the back. 3 to go. 500 meters to go. Can Patrick Leary chase down his brother? Brendan Leary on the front. Patrick Leary chasing him down. 2 to go. 2 to go. Can Patrick Leary get over the top? Brendan Leary winding it up. They're going to hear a bell on the next lap. Patrick Leary closing it down. Brendan Leary on the front. And here we go. Final lap. And they're going for it. Can Patrick Leary get over the top of his brother? Brendan Leary leading it out. Patrick Leary on his shoulder. They're hip to hip. Brendan Leary looks over like, what's going on? Not my little brother. No. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be Patrick Leary taking the win. Brendan Leary in second. Matt Redfield in third. Emma Jimenez Palos in fourth. Paul Hertzler in fifth. Bruce Rivera in sixth. Nick Lawton in seventh. Derek the Savage in eighth. Jake Bondi in ninth. Jarrett Johnson in 10th. And give it up. Big move from the junior. It must be the gloves. Patrick Leary.
John, all 4, or the first 4 place finishers were juniors.
Top 4 finishers, all under 18. Patrick is 14, but racing in the 15-60 category. Brennan in the 17-18. Matt Redfield, 17-18. And Emma Jimenez Palos in the 13-14 age category. All right, let's get off the track, semi-pro riders. And here we are getting into our match sprints. way the match sprints work is we have two riders teamed up against each other. They're going to roll off the line. They got 3 to go. The first 2 laps are all about positioning, kind of playing the game because you want to be able to draft off that other rider, kind of come over the top how Patrick Leary just did to his brother. With 1 to go, you'll hear the bell, and it's an all-out pedal to the metal, full-on sprint, winner take all.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3-lap match sprint from here. Riders ready, roll.
Rogers, Arkansas. Shannon Strong watching from there. Tim Bower agreed. Nice move by Patrick Leary. All right, we got Sonic Schmidt in the green. Cormac Leary in the back. They got 2 to go. 2 to go. Here comes the bell. Which one of these juniors going to take it? Oh, look at that. Cormac Leary going early. He might have caught Sonic Schmidt sleeping. Schmidt looked over like, oh, man, he's coming out of nowhere. Cormac Leary making a move. Can Cormac Leary hold him off? Cormac Leary taking him up to the red line. Sonic Schmidt's got to go over the top. Sonic Schmidt up and down the track. Cormac Leary trying to hold him off. It's going to be close. Can Cormac do it? He's looking over his shoulder. Sonic Schmidt making a move, and it's going to go to Sonic. Sonic Schmidt able to take the W. Give it up for those juniors. Now, if you didn't notice, Cormac is actually on a little bit smaller bike. The wheels are a little bit smaller. He's on a 650C bike. I mean, he's got to work a little bit harder. All right, now we've got a 3-up sprint. Dontrez, DeGraff, and Reed. Dontrell, DeGraff, and Reed. And Keyson Ward.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready, roll.
Dontrell going right to the front. All right, Keyson. Let's go. Stay on that wheel. Keyson says he's ready to give up to the semi-pros. He says he knows what he's doing. He knows what stick means. 2 to go, 2 to go. Let's go, Keyson. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Dontrell leading him out. Dontrez checks his shoulder. Is he going to use that slipstream to go over the top? Here comes the bell. All the way. Let's go, 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 go. Dontrez to Graff and Reed making a move over his brother Dontrell. Keyson Ward coming from the back. Let's go, Keyson. Go, 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 go. Can they get him? They're pushing it all the way to the line. Dontrez on the front. It's going to go. Dontrez to Graff and Reed. Dontrell to Graff and Reed. Keyson Ward. Keyson's 9 years old. Makes a noise for all 3 of those riders. All right, we got another 3-up sprint. Noah Savona, Donovan DeGraff and Reed, and Dane DeGiulio.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready, roll.
All right, and they're rolling. Savona on the front. DeGiulio in second. DeGraff and Reed in third. All right, riders. Next riders, get ready to go. Noah Savona looking over his shoulder. Donovan Graffenried ramping it up. Savona wants to go. He's looking for the laps. Here comes the bell. Noah Savona's going. You got to go now, Noah. Stop looking at the TV. Donovan Graffenried making a move over the top all the way. All the way. Go, 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 go. Noah Savona's got to keep going all the way. Finish it out. Oh, and just barely the line. Donovan Graffenried. All right, let's roll. Next two riders up to the rail. We got Willie Stallworth and Jordan L., which means I think is it Jordan Long? That's what we're going with. Willie Stallworth versus Jordan Long.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready, roll.
Stallworth on the front, down to the apron. They're going to see 2 to go when they come around, 2 to go when they come around. Long going up top. Jordan Long's been working with Joaquin Kiley, our sprint coach. Here comes the bell. Here comes the bell. Willie Stallworth trying to hold him off, but Jordan Long with a big push. Jordan Long accelerating on those pedals. Can he hold it off for the rest of the lap? Willie Stallworth down low. Let's go all the way to the line. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. And the winner of this match is going to go Jordan. All right. Next two riders up to the rail. Here we got Matt Unterman versus Brett Backer. Going down to the Smokies, grab a drink. Over in turn 1, there's tacos. Get you some tacos.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready, roll.
And they're rolling. Underman on the front. Back of the back. You got to pick it up. You're going to stay on the track. Paddle, 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 paddle. All right. There is a slow limit on the track. 2 to go at the line. Brent Backer looking back. He goes, oh, the kilo him. He's doing it for Dylan. Going for the kilo. All the way. Hold that black line, Brent. Brent with that pain face. Let's go to John. You better get a good pick of Brent. Brent Backer off the front. Can he stay away? Push it, 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 push it. And it's going to go to Brent Backer. All right, next up we have Katie Smock versus Amanda Gonzalez.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
Paddle, 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 paddle. Pick it up. Woo. Whew. All right. Made it through turn 1 and 2. Let's see about 3 and 4. Katie Smock up top. Putting just enough pedal pressure on to stay on the boards. Here we go. 2 to go. 2 to go. Smock checking her shoulder. Gonzalez, new to track racing. New to the Detroit area. Katie Smock from out of town. I do not know exactly where she's from. And here we go, final lap. Smock goes down to the black line. Amanda Gonzalez, she's got to get up and over the top. Kenzie chase her down. Let's go all the way. Push it, push it, push it, push it. And the winner of the first round, Katie Smock. Nice bike throw at the end. All right, now we got a 3 up. Ron Gaynor, Mike Mallon, and Tom DiGiulio.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, we got Ron Gaynor in the front, Mike Mallon in second, Tom DiGiulio at the back. 500 meters from the line. Gaynor leading it out, checking his shoulders. Mike Mallon looks over, slightly pulls up, still wants to control his pace. DiGiulio underneath Mallon. Here comes the bell, riders. Here comes the bell. Ron Gaynor, can he hold him up? But here goes Mike Mallon. Mallon using the track. He's got to get all the way up and over. Tom DiGiulio checks his shoulder, throwing a little hook. DiGiulio trying to push him off. Thomas DeValaci trying to push, but Mike Mallon, can he get over Gaynor? All the way to the line is going to go. Mallon, Gaynor, DiGiulio.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, we got Paul Del Giudice on the front. Toph Rivera in second. Both these riders, endurance riders. Both fast. Toph Rivera going up top. Rivera says, let's make this one hurt. Let's go for 500 meters. Toph Rivera coming over the top. Can Del Giudice close down that gap? They're going to hear the bell when they come around. Bell when they come around. On the front, Toph Rivera. Rivera with a big acceleration, but here goes top Paul Del Giudice. Del Giudice closing down that gap. Can he catch the junior? Toph Rivera, Paul Del Giudice chasing him down all the way to the line. And the winner of round 1 is going to be Topher Rivera. Going early. Del Giudice won't let that happen again. Next 2 riders up are going to be Drew Laird and Derek Savage.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, on the front is Drew Laird. At the back, Derek the Savage. Let's see what Savage does here. Going about as slow as you can. These riders both ride out here a lot. Come on down to the Spokeasy. Grab yourself a drink. Come over to turn 1. Grab some tacos. Oh, Savage going for it. Derek Savage, can he catch him? Drew Laird starting to accelerate. Laird's going to have to really put on the afterburners to chase down Derek the Savage. Derek on the front. Drew Laird chasing him down. Savage trying to stay away, but here comes Drew Laird. Drew Laird on his hip. Can he get over Savage? It's going to be close, and at the line it's going to go to Savage. Derek the Savage taking the W. Next up, we got 2 juniors, Emma Jimenez-Palos and Cash Adamski. Cash won his first race of the night, but he's up against Emma. Emma knows what she's doing here. Donald Anderson in the back here, putting a motor on his bike.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
Jimenez-Palos on the front. You need some tools, DJ? Emma Jimenez-Palos still on the front with 2 to go. Cash Adamski sitting tight on her wheel. Emma 14, Cash 13. No, you need some tools? Final lap. Emma Jimenez-Palos out of the saddle, but here goes Cash Adamski. Cash trying to get over the top of the national champion. Emma Jimenez-Palos looking back. Look at her holding that black line, and the winner's going to be Emma Jimenez-Palos. Next up, we got Bruce Rivera and Paul Hertzler.
Riders, it's a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
Greg Luber, I want tacos too. Oh, Matt Giddings, case from Indy, the 2-kilometer national record holder. Good to know. We're going to see some 2-kilometer team pursuits coming up. Bruce Rivera now out of the saddle, going up top. Hertzler goes down low. Rivera trying to use the bacon of the track. Can he chase down Paul Hertzler? Hertzler diving down low early. Paul Hertzler running the International Velodrome at Bloomer Park. Now Bruce Rivera closing down that gap. Can Rivera get over the top? All the way to the line, riders. Bruce Rivera trying to get him. Hertzler, the last minute push. It's going to go to Hertzler. Paul Hertzler. Big move in turn 1. Diving down low, able to stay away. Next up, we got the 2 friends, yet also competition. These 2 ride together all the time. They're both strong. They both got big jumps. We saw Patrick Leary in that semi-pro A race take the win. Patrick Leary on the front.
This is a 3-lap match sprint. 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Cameron Coleman at the back. Coleman's got a big acceleration, but so does Leary. This should be a pretty good race. Oh, we can see a track stand. We see some track stand action here. Oh, Cameron, don't let him get too far away. Oh, Patrick Leary says, I better get going. 2 to go. Coleman chasing him down. Patrick Leary looks back. Cameron Coleman diving up and down the track. Here comes the bell. Whoa, they're bumping shoulders. Look at these two juniors go. Cameron Coleman with a big push. Can Patrick Leary get over the top? Cameron Coleman trying to chase him out. Coleman in that arrow position. He looks back, but here comes Patrick Leary. And the winner at the line is going to be close, but it's Cameron Coleman. 13 and 14 years old. Hitting 35 plus miles an hour. Wouldn't be surprised they hit almost 40 on that sprint. Not bad. Next up, Jared Johnson and Ben Pekowski.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
Jared Johnson on the front. Jared's riding out here a lot, like every day for the last few years. Ben just started about a month and a half ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. Ben's been looking for a bike, but he's like 6 foot, super tall, so doesn't have anything that quite fits him. Jared Johnson now on the pedals. Johnson going early. Ben's got to chase him down. Here we go. 1 to go, 1 to go. Ben trying to push over the top of Jarrett. Jarrett's holding that line. Jarrett keeping the tempo high. Ben with a big last-second push. Can Ben go all the way to the line? It's a long way to get over the top. Here goes the downhill all the way to the finish line. It's going to go to, Jared Johnson, able to hold him off. Next up, Mike Hartrick and Aaron Savona.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
Hartrick on the front, Savona at the back. Savona spent all winter doing deadlifts and squats in his freezing cold garage to get ready for this sprint against Mike Hartrick. Mike Hartrick just goes hard every day. Mike Hartrick on the front. Savona up top. Savona's got a good chance of winning the Madison tonight if his partner doesn't crap out. Mike Hartrick leading it out. Once you enter the sprinter's lane, you must stay in the sprinter's lane. Hartrick pushing it. It's a long way to get over the top here at the Lexus Velodrome. Hartrick holding him off, and the win's going to go to Mike Hartrick. So the sprinter's lane is the area between the black and the red line. So you cannot move out of the sprinter's lane. That means you cannot go above the red line once the sprint is engaged. If you are in the front, you must stay in the sprinter's lane. Riders can come over you, but they cannot go underneath you. Now we got Chris D'Ambrosia versus Levi Gaswint.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
D'Ambrosia on the front, Gaswint at the back. Levi Gaswint bumped up to our pro race last weekend. I haven't seen Levi do a match sprint, I don't think. I don't know if I've seen Chris D'Ambrosia do one either. D'Ambrosia in town for just a short amount of time. Gaswint lives in Ohio but makes a trip up here. Oh, look at that move from Gaswint. Gaswint got him sleeping. Now D'Ambrosia's got to chase him down. Can Gaswint hold him off? 1 to go, 1 to go. But here comes Chris D'Ambrosia. D'Ambrosia's pedaling as hard as he can. Can he get up and over Gaswin? Gaswin, did he go too early? Levi Gaswin's got to hold him off. Here we go. They're shoulder to shoulder. It's going to be close to the line. It's going to go to. Oh, D'Ambrosia gets him at the line. By a tire, Chris D'Ambrosia. Gaswin thought he had him, but not quite enough. Want to shout out our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Rafa Foundation. Everything we do here for juniors, that's anyone under 18 years old, everything is completely free. We got bikes, we got gear, we got coaching. Bring your kids on down. We'll teach them how to ride the track. We'll send them home tired and ready to go to bed. We also have a 10th of a mile running track, an 1/8 of a mile running track around the outside, still indoors, free for seniors. We do roller skating, roller blading, running, jogging, walking, you name it. Full weight area behind turn 3, 1,200 square foot bamboo.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint, 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
You can also rent out the facility for anything from a birthday party to a Sada Baby concert. Sada's been here a few times. If you're from Detroit, you should know who Sada Baby is. If not, you can Google it later. After you're done watching, the race is here at the Lexus Velodrome. Joe Scrocky making a push. Pat Murray's got to get up and over. Can Murray get him? Scrocky likes to go from the front. Pat Murray trying to chase him down, and the winner of this round is going to go to Joe Scrocky. Told you to go early, Pat. Told you to go early, Pat. Next up, Brendan Leary and Martin Vecchio.
Riders, 3-lap match sprint, 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
Leary on the front. Vecchio at the back. Brendan Leary, 17. Martin Vecchio has a 1-year-old. We'll leave it at that. Vecchio holding the junior up high. Make it work for him, Martin. Martin, the 2019 Madison Masters State Champion. Brendan Leary, the 2020 silver medalist in the junior team pursuit. Martin Vecchio making a move for it. Can Brendan Leary get up and over? Martin Vecchio out of the saddle. I don't think he's going to get it. Leary making a last-minute jump, and it's going to go to Martin Vecchio. Oh my gosh. I was just informed. I had no idea. I'm sorry, everybody. I was super excited because I wanted tacos, but it's not actually tacos. It's spaghetti with a breadstick for $4, which is almost even better than tacos. Come against the spaghetti. You can put it in a bag, put it in your pocket, save it for later. Who can't? Who but beats spaghetti in a bag?
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, we got Brendan Carbomb. Carbomb lives in a van down by the river in Colorado sometimes. He actually lives, I think he's staying in Pontiac right now, but he does have this big van. It's really more of like a transport bus for an old person's home, and he lives in that but he gets to travel all over the country going mountain biking, which is pretty sweet. Nick Lawton, he just goes fast. Nick Lawton making the jump for it. Car bomb, can he close it down? Car bomb took second or third at Masters Sprint Nationals. I can't remember. Oh, and here goes the acceleration. Car bomb, does he got it? Brendan Carbom's got to get over Nick Lawton. Brendan Carbom going. He's just thinking about that van. Thinking about the van all the way. Carbom at the line. It's going to be. Oh, Nick Lawton. Lawton able to hold him off at the line. What a sprint. All right. Now we got the real fast guys on the track. At the back, silver medalists. Former silver medalist.
This is a 3-lap match sprint. 3 laps from here. Riders ready? Roll.
Silver medalist at Masters Nationals from a few years ago, Jake, the sharpshooter, Bondi. And on the front, taking the 15-16 silver medal at Junior National Championships, Donnell Anderson. Anderson lets Bondi go to the front. Anderson looking to win that jersey this year. Jake Bondi ramping up the tempo. I think Jake Bondi's looking to win a jersey as well. Bondi looking back. Here comes the bell. They're winding up the big gears. These guys running about 120 gear inches. Jake Bondi starts going. Donnell Anderson up and down the track, and Dell closed down that gap. He's ripping on those pedals. Can he rip them off? Donnell Anderson trying to get over Jake Bondi. Jake Bondi going all the way to the line. They're hitting over 40 miles an hour. Here goes Donnell Anderson. Anderson pumping at the line. It's going to be, oh, Bondi. Jake Bondi, the sharpshooter, holding them off. And give it up for 15-year-old Donnell Anderson. All right, here comes round two of the match sprints. If you thought it was deja vu, nope, it's not. How did Matt Redfield get out of these sprints?
Riders, this is the second round of your 3-lap match sprint series. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, they're rolling. Cormac Leary on the front, Dane DiGiulio on the apron, Sonic Schmidt in the green jersey. Cormac Leary checking back. Cormac Leary out of the saddle. Can he stay away? Sonic Schmidt trying to chase him down. Cormac Leary really wants this one. He checks back. He sees Sonic on his hip. All the way, Sonic Schmidt going. Cormac Leary trying to hold him off. It's going to be close at the line. It's going to go to Sonic Schmidt. Cormac Leary, Dane DiGiulio. Give it up for all three of those riders. Those kids out here working hard for you. Next three riders up to the rail. Dontrell DeGraff and Reed, Keyson Ward, and Dontrez DeGraff and Reed.
Riders, this is the second of your 3-lap match sprint series. Riders ready? Roll.
Oh, and look at, he's going early. Dontrell making a move. Dontrell's and Keyzon's got to chase him down. Dontrell says, you know what, I'm going to kilo these guys. 2 to go. Let's go, Dontrell, all the way. Keyzon Ward in that arrow position. He's jumping on the wheel of Dontrez. Don't look back. Don't look back. Just look forward. Let's go. Put your hands together for these juniors. Make some noise. 1 to go. Dontrez accelerating. Can he get over the top of his brother? Dontrell's feeling. He's been on the front the whole time. Dontrell's to Graffinery trying to make a move over the top. Dontrell looking back. Let's go, 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 go. They're shoulder to shoulder at the line. Can Dontrell hold them off? Dontrez making a move. And the winner's going to be Dontrez de Graffinery. What a race. Whoa, heads up, riders. All right, now we got Donovan de Graffinery versus Noah Savona. All right, Savona, this time I want to see you looking forward.
Riders 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Donovan de Graffinery on the front. Noah Savona on his wheel. 2 to go at the line. 2 to go at the line. The noise of the rollers from Matt Redfield over there is super annoying. Here comes the bell. Donovan de Graffinery picking it up. Savona's got to get over the top. They're going. He's on his hip. Donovan de Graffinery trying to go. Noah's got to push all the way over the top. Can he get him at the line? And the W is going to go to Donovan de Graffinery. Give it up for both those juniors. Put your hands together.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Jordan on the front. Willie Stallworth on the back. No one wants to be in the front. I'll give you a little tip out here at the Lexus Velodrome. It's super hard to come over the top. Go early and go from the front. That is my only advice when it comes to sprinting out of your Lexus Velodrome. Willie Stallworth on the front. Was he listening to me? Let's go, Willie, all the way. Push it, push it, push it. Jordan Long trying to make a move over Stallworth. Stallworth now, can he hold him off? Here we go, 1 to go. Jordan's got a big jump. Whoa. Bumping elbows. Jordan with a big jump there. Using that draft to accelerate, and the winner's going to be Jordan Long. I agree with Matt Giddings and Tim Bober. Get the announcer some spaghetti and put it in a bag. I'll eat it later.
Riders, this is your second round of your 3-lap match sprints. Riders ready? Roll.
That's right. It's spa day down here at the Lexus Velodrome. Spa day. That's right. Spaghetti! Come and get some spaghetti and a breadstick. $4. What a deal. Can't beat that. Brent Backer on the front. Matt Unterman on his wheel. Backer, a sprint specialist. Checking his shoulder. Looking back, Banter. Backer. Winding it up. Brent Backer out of the saddle. Over the front of the bike. He's really ripping it up. Unterman trying to get over the top. Brent Backer riding away, and the win's going to go to Brent Backer. But give it up to Matt Unterman. He came and learned how to ride the track this morning, and he's racing already. You could do it too. Come on down to the Lexus Velodrome. Sign up online. We have all the bikes. We have all the gear. We'll teach you how to ride the track. If you got kids, we'll teach them for free. We got a full weight area, weight room in the back. 1,200 square foot bamboo gym behind turn 4. Now we got Amanda Gonzalez and Katie Smock. Just informed, Katie Smock is the women's 2-kilometer record holder, racing out of Indy.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
And they're rolling. Gonzalez on the front, setting the tempo. Final lap, final lap. Gonzalez picking up the tempo. Smock's got to get all the way up and over. Amanda Gonzalez trying to hold her off. Amanda Gonzalez only been riding the track for less than a month. Not too bad riding. The win's going to go to Katie Smock. Give it up for both those ladies. Working hard out here. Michael Barman, the only way Dylan might not be allowed on the track is because he's going to go too fast and fly off of the turn. But if he's partners with me in the Madison, I'll make sure that doesn't happen. And next up, we got Mike Mallon, Tom DeGiulio, and Ron Gaynor.
All right, riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Pedal, pedal. DeGiulio on the front. Let's go, Tom. Tommaso Di Valachi on the front. Mike Mallon won the first round. He's got to come from the back. Let's go, Tom. Go, 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 go. All the way to the line. Get down to Julio on the round, but no. And the winner's going to be Mike Mallon. Racing for some spaghetti. $4, you say? And I get a breadstick? All right, next we got Topher Rivera versus Paul Del Judas. Hey, Paul, go early.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Topher Rivera on a new bike. Oh, look at that. Let's go, Paul. Go, 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 go. Hold him on the apron. Hold him on the apron. Oh, Topher Rivera's got to go. Paul Del Judas. Can he hold him off all the way? Del Judas got a small gap, but here comes Topher Rivera. That might have been some bad advice from me. We'll see. Topher Rivera trying to come over the top now. Paul Del Judas, can he stay away? Oh, let's go. All the way to the line, Topher Rivera. Rivera coming over the top. My bad, Paul. I thought it might have worked. You win some, you lose some. Kind of lost that one. That was some bad advice. But, I mean, it was all right advice. It might have worked. I didn't think you'd listen to me, Paul. And the winner is Topher Rivera. All right, Derek Savage versus Drew Laird. I think Savage won the first round. You win the first round, Savage? Oh, then Drew Laird's coming for him. Derek Savage in the orange jersey, Drew Laird in the orange bike. I know, it's confusing. So is life. This
Riders,
is the American Cycling League
Lexus match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
This is the American Cycling League's Lexus Velodrome here in downtown Detroit. Oh, Derek Savage taking it the slow way. Oh, they better do something here. And Savage diving down the track, Drew Laird on his wheel. Up to the blue line. Drew Laird. Oh, Drew Laird. Savage kind of pinching Laird off now. Laird takes over the front. Laird taking him all the way up to the top of the track. They're bumping elbows. Can Laird hold off the Savage? And Drew Laird going, but here comes Derek Savage. Derek Savage trying to get on the top of Drew Laird. Drew Laird now winding it out. Can Savage get over the top? And the winner's going to be Drew Laird. Pinch Savage out, able to stay away. Next up, Cash Adamski versus Madison Palos.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Cash Adamski looking over his shoulder. I'm going to give you some advice, although it didn't work out earlier for Paul. But this advice will work. Watch out for Madison Palos. She is cutthroat on the track. Palos diving down low. Cash Adamski's got to stay up high. Madison Palos, look at that move. Jimenez Palos Caught him sleeping all the way to the line. Could Adansky get over the top? And the winner's going to be Emma Jimenez Palos. All right, now we got Paul Hertzler and Bruce Rivera. Rivera on a new bike and new wheels.
Riders, 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready, roll.
Paul Hertzler on the front, Bruce Rivera at the back. Hertzler won the first round. Rivera looking for revenge. Two to go. Riding up high in the 50-degree banking of the Lexus Velodrome. Hertzler looking back, waiting to see if Rivera's going to go, and Hertzler leading it out again. Paul Hertzler leading it out. Can Rivera chase him down and come over the top? All the way to the line. Paul Hertzler trying to hold him off. Rivera with a last-minute push is going to go to Hertzler, Paul Hertzler. Next up, Ben Pikowski and Jarrett Johnson.
Riders, 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready, roll.
Ben in the front. Jarrett Johnson in the back. Who's going to take the W in this one? Starting to ramp up that speed. Jarrett Johnson picking up a little bit. He dives up the track. Oh, and he dives underneath Ben. Ben's got to go now. Jarrett Johnson didn't catch him sleeping all the way to the line. Final lap. Ben's got to push hard. Can he get over the top of Jarrett Johnson? Jarrett Johnson holding that line. Jarrett Johnson making it go up high. Ben's trying to get over the top. All the way through, all the way to the line. Ben Pikowski trying to go for it. Jarrett Johnson trying to hold him off. It's going to be close to the line. It's going to go to Johnson. Jarrett Johnson able to hold him off. Give it up for those riders. Next up, Aaron Savona and Michael Hartrick.
Riders, 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready, roll.
All right. Savona in the front. Here's my advice, Savona. Go early. Who would have thought that's what I said? Go early, everybody, go early. That is your best way to win. It's just, so my two pieces of advice are just go early and go a little bit faster than the other guy. Hartrick up and down the track. And look at Mike Hartrick starting to go early. Savona using the banking. Savona's out of the saddle. Can Savona get over the top of Hartrick? Hartrick picking up the pace. Aaron Savona chasing him down. I don't think there's enough time. It's going to go to Michael Hartrick. All right, now we got Cameron Coleman versus Patrick Leary.
Riders, this is a 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Coleman on the front, Leary at the back. Cameron Coleman, front of the pack, front of the group. Front, I guess, is it a group, a pack? I don't know. There's two of them out there. What is that? The pair? They're going to hear the bell when they come around. Cameron Coleman looking back. Patrick Leary on his hip. Who's going to go? Who's going to go? Each one's waiting for it. Leary going up the track. Cameron Coleman pushing him up high. Not enough room to dip underneath. Is Coleman going to go? There's only half a track to go. There's not much time. Can Patrick Leary close down that gap? Cameron Coleman on the front. It's going to go to Coleman. Cameron Coleman. Patrick Leary channeling his inner Hayden Strong. But he couldn't do the wheelie at the line. The winner, Cameron Coleman. Now we got Martin Vecchio and Patrick Leary. Oh, Brendan Leary. My bad. Oh, it's a Leary. If you win this time, Brendan, I'll remember your name.
Riders, 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Martin Vecchio on the front in the pink jersey. Brendan Leary in the black at the back. Hey, Paul, my advice for the next time is just go faster than Topher. Vecchio way off the front. What's Leary doing? I don't think he can close that gap. Is Martin Vecchio going to go? Brendan Leary taking it easy on Martin Vecchio. Vecchio's got a big acceleration. Here comes Brendan Leary. Martin Vecchio says, all right, I'll take my time and I'll wait for you. And now Martin Vecchio turns it on. Martin Vecchio picking it up. Brendan Leary trying to go. And at the line, it's going to stay with Martin Vecchio. Next up, Nick Lawton and Brendan Carbom. Carbom.
3-lap match sprint. 3-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Carbom actually rides the trainer in his bus to keep it warm. It's also how the wash machine works. It's not true. I just made that up, but. Carbom up top. Nick Lawton down low. Brendan Carbom all at the top of the track. Nick Lawton hold him up there. Here we go. Final lap, bell lap, riders. Nick Lawton holding. Oh, and here goes Lawton. Trying to make this a short sprint. Can Carbom get over the top? Nick Lawton with the big acceleration, but here goes Carbomb. Carbomb gonna get him. Oh, it's gonna go to Nick Lawton. Great bike throw by Brandon Carbomb. But I'm calling it for Nick Lawton. Because Nick's a super nice guy. He deserves that W. Carbomb, you're all right. You know, the easy way to win a match sprint out here at the Lexus Velodrome is to buy the announcer some spaghetti.
Three-lap match sprint. Three-lap match sprint. Riders ready. Roll.
Gaswin on the front, D'Ambrosia at the back. Gaswin almost held off D'Ambrosia. D'Ambrosia with a close win in the first round. Gaswin checking his shoulder. D'Ambrosia tight on his wheel. Final lap, final lap. Gaswin holding him off this time. Can he keep him off for the rest of the lap? D'Ambrosia trying to push over the top. Gaswin holding that black line. D'Ambrosia trying to cover the back, and it's going to be, oh, Gaswin. Levi Gaswin taking that one. First round, Levi went early. That round, he waited till the very end. We got two more match sprints, and then we're getting into our team pursuits. Joe Scrocky on the front. Pat Murray in second.
Riders, this is a three-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Scrocky leading out. Pat Murray's got to get up and over Joe Scrocky. Joe Scrocky leading him out. Here comes the bell. Pat trying to push over the top. Scrocky out of the saddle. Scrocky's got a big acceleration. And it looks like he's going to hold him off, and the winner is going to be Joe Scrocky. All right, this is our final match sprint of the night. Donnell, Mr. Anderson, and Jake, the sharpshooter, Bondi.
Three-lap match sprint. Three-lap match sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
Jake Bondi at the front. Let's go now. Oh, let's see what happens here. Jake Bondy ramping it up. Nels need to get on the track. 2 to go, 2 to go. Donnell Anderson. Trying to turn it on now. Oh, they're getting shoulder to shoulder, trying to wind up those big gears. Jake Bondy on the front. Donnell Anderson trying to get over the top. Let's go now. Can now get Bondy. Bondy looking good tonight. Jake Bondy, can he stay away from the junior? And the winner's going to be Jake Bondy. Give it up for Jake Bondy. All right, now we're going to get up to our team pursuits. Team pursuit start might be a little bit different than you see other team pursuit starts. We're just going to hold one rider at the pursuit line. The rest of their team is going to be up at the rail. The riders at the rail cannot pass their rider that is being held. They must lead it out for the first 3/4 of a lap. Is it half a lap? 3/4 of a lap. One rider starting, the rest at the rail. You just got to pay attention to the riders meeting, Topher Rivera. Looks like we got Martin Vecchio starting for the home stretch and Matt Redfield for the back stretch. The one day Paul Del Judas doesn't bring his aero bars. All right. Martin Vecchio, Topher Rivera, Nick Lawton, and Brendan Leary on the home stretch. Matt Redfield, Mike Hartrick, Paul Del Judas, and Levi Gaswin on the backstretch. This is going to be a 2,000-meter race, 2K.
Riders, this is a 12-lap pursuit, 12-lap team pursuit. It'll be riders ready, and this electronic whistle will be your start. It worked. Okay. Riders ready.
All right, and they're off. Vecchio starting off on the home stretch, Redfield on the back stretch. Everyone's filing into that line. This is a heads-up race. Matt Redfield jumping away from his team. Hartrick has to chase him down. They're looking pretty even right now as they come through. Oh, on the back stretch, Redfield's team is in the lead. Redfield pulls off now. Mike Hartrick overtaking the front. Levi Gaswin on the wheel of Paul Del Judas. Looks like they're doing one-lap pulls. Leading the race right now. Still the back stretch, still in the lead. Topher Rivera pulls off the front. Mike Hartrick pulls off the front. Paul Del Judas takes over. Still the riders in the back stretch right now coming through, still in the lead. They got a good quarter-lap lead. Brendan Leary on the front. Leary ramping up the tempo. Martin Vecchio on his wheel. Levi Gaswin in that aero spot, pulling away. Gaswin pulling up. They got 8 laps to go, 8 laps to go. Oh, Redfield pulling away. Redfield needs to back it off a little bit. Redfield needs to back it off a little bit as Mike Hartrick blowing up. Paul Del Judas now needs to chase it down. The timing goes by the third rider. Three need to finish. Matt Redfield jumping on that wheel. Jump in there, Matt. Nick Lawton pulls up. Nick Lawton's. Both teams are down to 3. They're pretty even. Brendan Leary, Martin Vecchio, and Topher Rivera. First, Levi Gaswin, Matt Redfield, and Paul Del Judas. Let's see what we got going on here. Coming through at the back stretch. 4 to go when they come around. Redfield, Del Judas, and Gaswin still in the lead. But Brennan Leary picking up the tempo. Leary and Vecchio trying to go for it. They got 4 to go. They're about even. Del Judas now on the front. Redfield's got to catch on. Oh, and Martin Vecchio's team overtaking the front of the position. We got 500 meters to go. 500 meters to go. And the home stretch is in the lead. Home stretch is in the lead. Can they stay away? Levi Gaswin, can he pick it up? Topher Rivera staying on the front. Gaswin ramping up the tempo. Matt Redfield on his wheel. 2 to go. 2 to go. It's going to be close. We're coming down to the end here. Brennan Leary leading him out. Remember, it goes by the last place rider. Leary riding away from his team. Topher Rivera's got to go. Matt Redfield needs to push it. Whoever's third place rider crosses the line first is the winner. It's going to be close coming in halfway through. Redfield's got to push it. And it's going to go to, the home stretch. Brennan Leary, Topher Rivera, and Martin Vecchio able to take the win. Redfield, Gaswin, and Del Judas led for most of the race, but caught in the final few laps. All right, next two teams. Let's get it going. All right, let's go, riders. All right, in the home stretch, we got Pat Murray, Patrick Leary, Cameron Coleman, Derek Savage, and Chris D'Ambrosia. On the backstretch, we got Aaron Savona, Donnell Anderson, Joe Scrocky, Emma Jimenez Palos, and Brendan Carbaum. Laps, riders is a 2,000-meter team pursuit.
Riders, this is a 12-lap team pursuit. 12-lap team pursuit. It'll be riders ready, and the whistle will be your command to start. The timing is taken on the third rider of the team to cross the finish line. Third rider in the team to cross the pursuit line is where the time will be taken. You only need to have 3 riders to finish. You can have more. Riders ready?
Pat Murray starting off on the home stretch. Aaron Savona on the back stretch. The 2 groups of 5. And the back home stretch team already has a small gap opening up. Pat Murray pulls up. Good start by them. Now Patrick Leary to the front. Patrick Leary. We were doing some 3,000-meter team pursuits on Thursday. Patrick Leary kept blowing the group up. See if he can keep it together. Joe Scrocky now ramping up that tempo a little bit too much. The key is to go as hard as you can, but keep your team together. They got a mile to go, 1 mile to go. Leading out is the backstretch. Emma Jimenez Palos setting that tempo high. Brendan Carbaum tight on her wheel. Derek Savage starting to pick up that tempo as Brendan Carbaum overtakes the front of the backstretch. If you catch the other team, then you win instantly. Carbaum pulls up now. Savona back to the front. Let me tell you something. This is painful. It is not the most fun race to ride, at least for me, because it hurts a lot. And there's other guys that really love it. Savona jumping on the wheel of Car Bomb. Patrick Leary picking it up. They got 6 to go. 6 to go, riders. Savona pulls off. They're down to 4. Donnell Anderson picking up the tempo. 5 to go. Donnell Anderson, don't blow your whole team apart. Savage needs to pick it up. They're down to 3. Savage, D'Ambrosia, and Leary. 4 to go, 4 to go. Remember, it's timed by the 3rd place rider. Let's go, D'Ambrosia, pick it up. 3 to go, 3 to go. Scrocky checks back, sees he's back with his team. Chris D'Ambrosia pulls up. Patrick Leary needs to ramp up that tempo. 2 to go at the line, 2 to go at the line. Patrick Leary winding it out. As Jimenez Palos setting the tempo. They're closing it down. Final lap. Final lap. Can they stay away? Car Bomb to the front. They're shoulder to shoulder. D'Ambrosia's got to push it now. Remember, it's by the last wheel. All the way, all the way. It's going to be close, and it's going to go to, backstretch. And Brendan Car Bomb still going. Car Bomb, Scrocky, Jimenez Palos.
We cannot.
Savona and Anderson. Donnell, Mr. Anderson. All right, next group of riders, let's get up to your starting positions. After this, we'll be getting into our Madison. Madison race is up next. All right. Backstretch. Ben Pikowski. Mike Mallon. Drew Laird. Brent Backer. That's not home stretch. Backstretch. Tom DeGiulio. Willie Stallworth. Jared Johnson. Bruce Rivera. Cash Adamski.
Riders, this is a 12-lap team pursuit. 12-lap team pursuit. The command will be riders ready, and the whistle will be your command to start. Timing is taken on the 3rd rider that crosses the pursuit line at the finish. 3rd rider on your team that crosses the pursuit line at the finish. Riders ready.
All right, they're rolling. Pikowski on the front of the home stretch group. DeGiulio on the lead of the backstretch group as they line up. All right, 11 to go, riders.
Well, we aren't going to do.
DeGiulio pulls up. Willie Stallworth now overtaking. Homestretch group is in the lead. That's Laird, Backer, Pikowski, and Mallon. But Willie Stallworth ramped up that tempo. Jump on there, Willie. They're down to 4 riders. Tom DeGiulio with a big start. Jared Johnson, Bruce Rivera, Cash Adamski, Willie Stallworth starting to ramp up that pace. Taking over the front. Don't blow the group up. You got to stay together. Remember, 3 riders got to stay together. Willie Stallworth hanging on the wheel of Cash Adamski. 12 laps doesn't seem that long until you're out there doing it. 7 to go. Benton pulls up now. Mike Mallon to the front of the pack. Backer trying to close down that gap all the way. Mallon pulls up. Drew Laird now to the front. Willie Stallworth leading the second group. Can they catch him? Drew Laird jumping in, filling that gap, Laird, filling that lap, Laird. Five to go. Get on that wheel, Backer. You got to go. It's no choice. You got to go. Rivera, Damsky, and Johnson trying to chase the other group. If they catch him, that's the race. All the way. Go. I think they're going to catch him. All the way. You going to call it, Bruce? Eyes up. All right, I guess we're going to let them keep going all the way to the finish line. Stick. All the way to the finish. 1 to go. Cash Adamski chasing down Bruce Rivera. Rivera and Jared Johnson all the way to this. All right. Hey, go up high, you guys. Watch out for the other team finishing. That other team's finishing behind you. All the way, Brent, all the way. Give it up for Brent Backer, not giving up out there solo. We got one more team pursuit. Chris, are you coming up here? Next up is a Madison. Watch out for the riders coming on the track. Christine Hughes, are you coming up top? Chris Hughes. You coming up here? We have one more. This is our last team pursuit, then we're going to get into the Madison. The Madison is up next. Katie Smock, the 2K record holder. Lining up down low. Oh, these are groups of 3. These groups, they're gonna have to work extra hard. Matt Unterman starting off for the other side. Rode the Lexus Velodrome for the first time today. Racing right now.
All right, riders, this is the 12-lap team pursuit. 12-lap team pursuit. All three of you have to finish. It's the third rider that we take the time on. The starting command will be riders ready, and then the whistle will be your command to roll. Riders ready.
All right, and they're pushing off the line. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Go, go, go. Katie Smock leading them out. Unterman, Gaynor, Gonzalez, Smock, Jones, Schmidt. Are you going to call it if they catch him, Bruce? Hold your line. Oh my God, stick, 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 stick. Tell him to stick and go over. Stick, Gaynor, stick, hold your line. Stick, do not pull up. Bruce, you calling it? Bruce, you calling it? And that's the race. They caught him.
All right, the Madison is about to begin. Woo, woo, look at the screen. You'll learn how it goes. If you didn't get a spaghetti, get one now. It's really good. $4, a whole big bunch of spaghetti and a garlic stick. It's delicious. Let me introduce our teams to you. Team Neon. At the front right there, on the home stretch, you're looking at Patrick Leary. His partner over here on the back stretch, Emma Jimenez Palos. That's Team Neon. Next up, Team Red. On the home stretch, is that Aaron Savona? And his partner, who is not up here yet, I should have waited on that, the announcer, John Hughes. On the home stretch, Team Orange. That is... I know, I'm just checking something here. Topher Rivera. His partner over here on the backstretch, Derek Savage. Team Yellow on the home stretch, that's Garrett Johnson. Jared Johnson, his partner over here on the backstretch, Martin Vecchio. Team Silver on the home stretch, it's Paul Del Judas. Over here on the backstretch, you've been seeing him sprint all night long. Well, everybody. Donnell Anderson on the home stretch. Team Green, that's Cameron Coleman. His partner over here on the backstretch, Levi Gaswin. And last but not least, in Team Navy, on the home stretch, that is Nick Lawton. His partner over here, Mike Hartrick. And those are your teams for tonight's Madison.
Riders, this is a 75-lap Madison. 75-lap Madison. Your bell laps are at 61, 46, 31, 16, and 1. That's 61, 46, 31, 16, and 1. Points are 5, 3, 2, 1. Double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control. That does not mean slow, it just means no attacks. Riders on, there'll be a single bell to take you out of control. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless until the riders on the front straight have completed one lap. After that, you can roll. If you're dropping in for an exchange, it is an exchange. You do not have to touch, you just have to draw even. If you're not dropping in for an exchange, stay above the blue line. Make it clear that you are not dropping in for the exchange. Anticipate the exchanges. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, they're off. They're going to ride a couple laps under control. Do I see 75 laps on that lap card? All right, 75 laps. Nobody told the announcer. Anyhow, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. What a great group of sponsors they are. Along with the Rafa Foundation, all the racing brought to you here by the American Cycling League. As we get our first exchanges going, we've got Vecchio getting the throw in from Jared Johnson. John Hughes getting set up for the throw in from his partner, Aaron Savona. That's Team Red. Remember, they win on points. So whoever gets the most points wins the bike race. Donnell Anderson in for Team Silver at the front of the field. Mike Hartrick, they got a little bit of a high exchange there. Hartrick goes in for Nick Lawton. Team Green coming down for their exchange. Levi Gaswin getting the throw in, and now Team Neon, Emma Jimenez Palos going in for Patrick Leary. All right, and now the race is out of control. They can do what they want, as fast as they want, as far as they want, as quick as they want. At the front of the action, Jared Johnson, he kicks it up a little bit. Team Silver's Paul Del Judas comes in. Gets a little bit of a gap off of Team Green's Levi Gaswin. Gaswin throws in the youngster, Cameron Coleman. And they've got 68 to go in the bike race. And look at this, Cameron Coleman decides he's going to make something of it, and he's off and running. Cameron's been bottled up for a week or two. He was out last week with an injury, and Cameron Coleman is going for it. Look at this youngster go. Come on, give him a cheer on. Cameron Coleman racing tonight with Levi Gaswin. They're out front now. They got a bit of a, and Team Silver misses his exchange. He can come in. He can come in, Paul. He can come in.
Donnell is in the race. Donnell is in the race for Team Silver.
Paul, pull off. Paul, pull off. All right, look at Levi Gaswin. He's holding on to that little bit of a gap he's got out there. They're going to be hearing a bell at 61 to go. Levi Gaswin leading the field. Not leading the field, leading the gap. He's got a nice distance, but Emma Jimenez Palos is now in for the job, and now Cameron Coleman for Team Green comes in again with 63 to go in the bike race, 63 to go. Jimenez Palos pulls up, and nobody wants to take a pull. Now it's up to Donnell Anderson, and in the front, Cameron Coleman still has a gap on the rest of the field. Team Green, they cut some distance. And now it's 1 to go for that sprint, and Cameron Coleman is off the saddle. Levi Gaswin dropping down for the throw-in from Cameron Coleman, but chasing hard. Paul Del Judas trying to get those first place points, and it's going to be Team Green, Team Silver, Team Neon, Team Red, Team Yellow, Team Orange, Team Blue. And we'll have some points shortly. Team Green picks up 5. Silver's got 3. Neon's got 2. Red's got 1. So there's 4 places to get points in. And everybody will be duking it out as this unrolls. Right now, Emma Jimenez Palos pulls up Donnell Anderson at the front of the field. Now Aaron Savona. Everybody peeling off at the first chance they can get. Jarrett Johnson for yellow. Back to Emma. Don't let them make you do all the work, Emma. Yep, there we go. Pulls off. At the front of the field, the Orange is making their exchange now. In goes Topher Rivera from Derek Savage. Comes John Hughes for Team Red from Aaron Savona. Neon setting up. Patrick Leary dropping in. A high exchange for Team Green. Up high there. Whoa. Heads up, heads up. And Cameron Coleman off and running again. Cameron Coleman getting up to Team Orange's Derek Savage. Team Orange trying to ride away from it, but Cameron Coleman wheels him back in. And we've got all of our teams together again. Oh! Patrick Leary down on that exchange, so Emma Jimenez. Are you all right? Yep, he's good. Straighten out the bars, get going again. Heads up there, everybody. So Levi Gaswin at the front for Team Green. Team Orange making a high exchange. Team Red down at the black line, just like they should be. Still at the front, Levi Gaswin. Nick Lawton backpedaling, trying to stay on that wheel of Levi Gaswin. Gaswin pulls up, and Lawton is ready to go. He's off and running. Nick Lawton taking a flyer off the front of the field, and when Nick Lawton goes, you got to go with him. As this sprint unfolds, now he's going to throw in Mike Hartrick. In goes Mike Hartrick. Oh, a high exchange for Team Blue. Martin Vecchio trying to come around. Whoa, heads up, everybody. And it's going to be blue, yellow, silver, red, orange, green, neon, green. Whoa, it was messy coming across the line there. All right. The front of the field is Team Yellow and Team Blue. They've got a little gap on everybody. Orange and red chasing them down. Here comes Team Neon's Patrick Leary high up, trying to close that gap. They're trying to get everybody all together again. So Team Blue and Team Yellow out front. Neon closing down that gap. Patrick Leary chasing him down. Aaron Savona chasing him down. He's going to throw in John Hughes to take up that chase. In comes Derek Savage for Team Orange. Let's see if they can close this up and get everybody all back together again. Those match sprints wore everybody out, I guess. At the front, Nick Lawton looking around. His partner's away up the road yet. Down low, we've got the throw-in for Emma Jimenez-Palos. Jarrett Johnson, Team Yellow, having a high exchange up there. Martin Vecchio coming down, in he goes. All right, we have got almost all of our teams back together again. Paul Del Judas closing it up from the back. We've got Team Red, Team Orange, Team Blue, Team Yellow, Team Neon, Team Green, and Team Silver. Let's hear for these guys. They're all back together again. And the one woman out there, Emma Jimenez-Palos, making it rock out there. At the front, oh, heads up, eyes up. Shoulder check, riders. At the front, Martin Vecchio. He pulls up. Emma Jimenez-Palos takes over. Drops down for the pickup. Patrick Leary for Team Neon at the front of the field. Team Green coming on strong. They're going up high for the exchange. Levi Gaswick going in for Cameron Coleman. And look at this. Emma Jimenez-Palos off and running. Or that's Patrick Leary off and running. Trying to get away from the rest of the field. They're going to be hearing a bell at 31. Patrick Leary trying to get some distance on everybody. Chasing him down. Levi Gaswick for Team Green. Here comes Paul Del Judas in now. Derek Savage at his hip. John Hughes in the chase. And at the front of the field, Team Neon, the young juniors out there, leading it away. Let's see if they can stay there for the points on team at sprint 31. Paul Del Judas leading the chase, sitting on him tight. Derek Savage still at the front. Team Neon coming on strong now. Paul Del Judas coming up to his partner, Danelle Anderson. Danelle Anderson's got to get it fired up. So does, Team Orange, Team Silver in for the exchange. And at the front of the field, Jimenez-Palos hanging on for those first place points. I do believe, and it's going to be Team Neon, Team Orange, Team Silver, Team Red, Team Yellow, Team Blue, Team Green. What a nice comeback by Topher Rivera, trying to close that gap on Emma Jimenez-Palos. He almost came around her at the end, but couldn't quite make it. Good job out there. And now our points. Neon and Silver are tied with 7 points. Blue and Green each have 5. And Yellow, Red, and Orange all have 3. They're making it nice and convenient for us. Thank you so much. In the lead is Silver and Neon. So Paul Del Judas and Danelle Anderson are in a tie with Emma Jimenez and Patrick Leary. Emma waving on her partner. All right. Danelle Anderson waving on his partner. We've got everybody together again. Let's hear for these racers out there. They're doing a great job. 24 to go in the bike race, 24 to go. And nobody wants to take a turn. They're all just riding right on through it, but that's okay. Everybody keeps going. Aaron Savona at the front, keeping the pace hot. Right on his wheel, Paul Del Judas. Derek Savage for Team Orange. We're going to get a double exchange here. Team Red and Team Green. Oh, whoa, it got a little dicey there. In goes Levi Gaswin for Team Green. Heads up, riders. In goes Danelle Anderson for Team Silver. And at the front of the field, John Hughes. He's being chased down by those 2 young juniors, Danelle Anderson and Topher Rivera. And now Nick Lawton in that chase. So we've got Lawton at the front of the field. Then Hughes, then Jarrett Johnson. Levi Gaswind in the green. Emma Jimenez-Palos in the neon. Danelle Anderson in silver. At the front, in goes Aaron Savona for Team Red. And we've got exchanges for Neon up high there. Go ahead, you could make that exchange.
Emma, you're out. Patrick, you're in.
Topher, you're in. You only have to cross each other's path. You don't have to touch. And Eric Vecchio is taking advantage of confusion in the back of the field. 16 to go. Martin Vecchio working hard to get those first place points. Let's see if Team Red can get this second, but here comes Mike Hartford for blue, and John Hughes is trying to get it, but it is going to be yellow, blue, red, silver, neon, green, silver, and orange. Still out front, Team Yellow. But coming on strong, Nick Lawton closing that gap on Jared Johnson. So we've got yellow, blue, and red at the front. Emma Jimenez, Team Neon. Up next, Donnell Anderson for silver. And Topher Rivera for orange. And we got everybody all together again. They're kind of bunching up a little bit. We're going to have a high exchange for Team Orange up here with Derek Savage pulling in. In goes Del Judas for silver. In comes Leary for neon. Up high in exchange for Team Yellow. Coming down a little bit. Martin Vecchio. All right. Martin Vecchio still out front for Team Yellow. And they're all together again. Yellow, neon, and blue are all tied with 8 points each. Silver has 7. Green and red have 5. And orange has 3. So once again, we have a 3-way tie. Yellow, neon, and blue with 8 points. 7 points has silver. Silver has 7. We got a tie with green and red with 5 points and 3 for orange. So Donnell Anderson trying to get some distance on the rest of the field with 5 to go in the bike race. Yellow, neon, and blue are the leaders right now with 8 points. Each of them, whoever finishes ahead, if they stay in that order, whoever finishes first in the final sprint breaks the tie. Martin Vecchio now digging deep. Look at Martin Vecchio go. He is down on those bars. You know he is concentrating as he puts all his effort into these final laps of the 75-lap Madison for our semi-pro racers. What a great job they're doing out there. And it's going to be 1 to go. Martin Vecchio trying to take it home all the way. Martin Vecchio. He's running out of gas, but he can make it. Martin Vecchio on. And here comes Mike Hartford for Team Blue. John Hughes for Team Red. Paul Del Judas for Team Silver. And it is going to be yellow, blue, red, silver, neon, orange, and green. Let's hear it for all of our Madison racers. What a great job out there. Woohoo! And the winner tonight, that team that finished first on that final sprint with a huge effort, Martin Vecchio and Jared Johnson, Team Yellow. $18 points for Team Yellow. What a great job they did to come in first place after a 3-way tie. We've got some flowers there, Bruce. Flowers, 2 bouquets. Oh, not till later, sorry. We're going to get them up to the podium. Once again, our winners for tonight, Martin Vecchio and Jared Johnson. Woo-woo! Come on, let's hear it for them. Yeah. We've got another race coming. Yes, let's hear it for our winners and all of our racers. Great racing out there. I believe this is going to be our final race of the evening. It's going to be something that we don't know. A 25-lap chase race.
Riders, this is a 25-lap scratch race. 25-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll have a single bell to get the race started. 12 riders in this field. Oh, make that 13 riders in this field. Riders ready, roll.
All right, 25 laps. You can cheer all you want for this. This is the last race of the night. You got to get all your energy. Now's the time. Did we tell you, by the way, if you're 18 and under, it's free to race out here? I want to give a shout out to our officials. First of all, our chief referee, Bruce Carlson, who always keeps his wits about him no matter what happens. On the lap cards, we've got Magali Jimenez Palos. Helping with the scoring, Morgan Leary. And at the bell tonight, we've got Sharita DeGraffenried, who's been doing a great job. Yes. Oh, yeah, let's not forget Luke Cavender. He's been keeping things calm and steady. Sheena Hughes up here, keeping track of the points. And on the camera, Alex Burnside and his faithful sidekick, Cassie Radstack. Actually, she runs the show, but anyway, we've got a great team, and that team makes all this great racing happen here at the Lexus Velodrome. The only racing like it, the only facility of its kind in the United States of America. We've got 64,000 square feet of fun under the big white dome at I-75 and Mac. You can come out and walk. You can come out and run. You can come out and skate. And what you can really do here is ride a bicycle on the Lexus Velodrome. 50 degrees of banking in the turns, 15 in the straights, 166 meters all the way around. That's a tenth of a mile. In this race, they're going to go 2.5 miles. They got 21 to go. So that's Brandon Carbone out front. Pat Murray now setting the pace at the front. I want to say most of these people came out during the collapse and helped us chip ice and shovel stuff, and it's been an interesting experience. Chris Ambrosio pulling up, Joe Scrocky setting the pace with Bruce Rivera. In second. As they're bunching up a little bit. Bruce Rivera now at the front. 16 to go in the bike race. Bruce Rivera with Jake Bondi, Chris Ambrosio. Oh no, Ben. I'm just going to go with Ben. Bruce Rivera picks up to fill in that gap right now as Jake Bondi picks it up at the front and looks back. Nobody's really chasing him that hard. But now we've got Joe Scrocky picking it up. Bondi drops in onto the wheel of Rivera. And Ben doing a good job of setting a crisp pace at the front. He pulls up, back to Bruce Rivera. He pulls up. Jake Bondi looking around. Can he pull up? Looking for a chance to, and he does that. Now Joe Scrocky. Everybody going up. Brandon Carbom now at the front. 13 to go in the bike race. Carbom picks it up a bit. Paul Hertzler pulls up. Drew Laird with the red helmet. He takes a turn at the front and gets a little bit of a gap on Chris Ambrosio, and Drew Laird pulls up. Ambrosio pulls up. Everybody's pulling up. And yet they're still going round and round. How does that work? Scrocky at the front. Kasia Dansky riding great this season out here at the Lexus Velodrome. We'll be back next week with another Saturday Night Rumble. Who knows what'll be on the program then? But it's going to be good, and it'll be good and interesting. 9 to go in the bike race, 9 to go. Bruce Rivera still at the front. So Bruce Rivera, Ben All right, Ben Peszkowski at the front of the field now. Ben Peszkowski right on his wheel. Jake Bondi. Next, Brandon Carbom. And they are about to overtake Mike Mallon and Willie Stallworth. Ben Peszkowski leading it out. He goes up high over. Coming out of that field, Bruce Rivera. It's 4 to go now, 4 to go in the bike race. Everybody's jockeying for position right now, trying to get in there. Ben Peszkowski still leading it out, but Bruce Rivera off the saddle, and there he's going for it. Bruce Rivera kicking it in. In comes Brandon Carbom with him. Chris Ambrosio on the outside. Joe Scrocky. And down low at the front, Bruce Rivera. Brandon Carbom sitting tight on that wheel, waiting for a chance to go up and over. And Brandon Carbom makes his move up and over, and going with him is Chris Ambrosio. Brandon Carbom fighting for a win out here. Jake Bondi trying to get up and over Chris Ambrosio. Brandon Carbom staying low on that black line, looking back. He's got to get around there first. And look at this. It looks like it's going to be Carbom, D'Ambrosio, Bondi, Scrocky, and Hertzler. Let's hear it for Brandon Carbom, winner of that. Followed by Chris Ambrosio, Jake Bondi, Joe Scrocky, and Paul Hertzler. Nice racing out there. Let's hear it for these guys. Good work. Thank you to everybody for coming out. Thank you to all of our officials. Get yourself a beverage at the Spokeasy. It's still open. We'll be back here next Saturday, March the 5th. March the 5th, 7:30. We'll be here. We hope you are too. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, and the Rafa Foundation. We've got great programs going on here all the time. Visit us at lexusvelodrome.com. You can come out here and take a steady ride. You can walk. You can roller skate. If you're under 18, it's all free.